Hey guys, I know that this was a very difficult problem. This was a problem that I pulled from the North Carolina end of grade test for fourth grade. So this is kind of what you can or you would have expected to see on your EOG. There were actually at least 4 steps to solving this. So I just want to go over it quickly with you so that you don't have to read everything that I typed in the explanation. You can just listen. So your first step in figuring out how much time Jack spent riding his bike was to first of all figure out how much time he spent doing all 3 activities. You're finding your total time. So to do that, I drew a number line and I started at 10:25 and then stopped at 12:10. So if I'm at 10:25 and I jump ahead 1 hour, that puts me at 11:25. Jumping ahead 5 minutes, that put me at 11:30. I jumped to 11:30 because that's a friendly time on a clock. It's half past. And then I skipped 30 minutes to get to 12 o'clock. And since I'm getting to 12:10, I added 10 more minutes. Then I counted up how many hours and minutes that would be. So that's 1 hour. And I know that 30 and 10 and 15 would make 45 minutes. So the entire time he spent that morning doing all 3 activities was 1 hour and 45 minutes. Okay. Now that puts me at a step that a lot of people get stuck on. So I know that in my next step after this, I'm going to have to subtract to find how much time he has left. So I need my time to be in minutes. So how many minutes would 1 hour and 45 minutes be? I know 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. And there's an additional 45 minutes here. So 60 and 45 would be 105 minutes. 105 minutes is the total time he spent on all 3 activities. So that leads me to step 3. I can think of this as a part, whole. The first 2 parts are 60 and 30. That's the amount of time he spent reading and playing basketball. So those 2 activities added up to a total of 90 minutes. All right. I can go back to my previous step. The total minutes is 105. And now the part that I know that he spent on reading and basketball is 90. So how do we find what's left for riding his bike? Well, I subtract. That's the final step. Step 4, I took my 105 total minutes and subtracted the 90 minutes he spent doing those other 2 activities to get 15 minutes left that he could have been riding his bike. I hope this explanation is helpful to the parents. I feel your pain. This seems like a ridiculous word problem, but it is higher order thinking, and it's what they expect of 4th graders by the end of 4th grade. So I hope you guys did your best.